Hey guys, this is Lisa Tedder with Tedder Bear Stamping. Um, I am going to be doing 4 projects today using the paper pumpkin from December. And I was really excited about this one because I have a very good sense of humor, I think. And this one just tickled me. So if ever you want to sign up for Paper Pumpkin. If you go to my blog, my link is there where you can sign up for it on there. And if you don't live near me, I can send you all the stuff that's not listed in the kit, which I try to use what's in the kit. But this time, if I do use things that are not in the kit, then I will send them to you. Plus, we will have this video so that you can follow along. Okay, so I wanted to let you all know that Happy New Year, and I hope that you have had a great holiday with Christmas and are starting off the new year strong in whatever you said you were going to do. I'm glad I'm still doing videos. So it's been over a year now, every week except for this last Christmas, and I think I missed Thanksgiving. So maybe 3 altogether that I missed. But hey, Gail. Just let's go through the Paper Pumpkin pamphlet that they give us, and it is so much fun. Now, they give you directions, step-by-step instructions. They come in a really nice box, and everything you need is in here. So let me show you a few of the things. Now, a lot of it you're going to see while we are making stuff because it's already in the envelopes, and I didn't want to not be ready. So this is where you can break these off and use. Same with this. They're really small little things here. They gave us vellum tags here and vellum circles in 2 different sizes. Then we have some of this here that's really cute and hello. And then cute little things to where you can put down what they're saying. And the stamp set, let me read you a couple of things. So in the package is cherries, bananas, and bread with eggs. So some of the sentiments are, you are cherry sweet. Another one just says hi. Then they have happy faces, sad faces, ones with glasses, a mustache, which is super cute. Hey, Pat. And it's some of the other sentiments are, I'm sorry, that's the pits. I pick you. Thanks a bunch. Peel better soon. Celebrate, go bananas. Let's grow mold together. A toast to your success, because we're using toast. You tell the best yolks. Have an excellent day. Excited for you. I loaf you. And then we have hearts and the egg and a party hat and a banana and the cherries. It's just too much fun. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So we're going to use this vase, which I really liked, and I thought it looked kind of like a kitchen table. And this one was inspired by Jill Peterson. And I didn't do it exactly like hers, but for the most part, a lot of it was her idea, just on the one part, because I just really liked it. So I had to, but the rest are all going to be mine. So I'm just going to go ahead and fold this in half where the score line is and use my bone folder. Okay. All right, so then I'm going to bring in my cutter, and I am going to put it at the 1-inch mark on that side because it's so much easier to do it from this side than it is to try to hold it the other way. And let's get my cutting tool, and I'm just going to line it up and go down. Now, because I like to do it on that side, I'm flipping it over It just makes it so much easier. And I'm going to do the same thing. Just go to the score line and go down. That's basically, oh, and then I have to score it. Excuse me. All right, so let me see, because I don't think I wrote it down, what I score it at. 2 inches. All right, so I'm going to put this in, and we're going to fold this and make sure that I have my cutting or my scoring, because otherwise I'm going to be in trouble. And we want it at 2. And I'll use this line here to make sure I have it straight. Okay. So this is going to be a somewhat very 3D card, because we're going to fold this over and it's going to go like this. Isn't that cute? All right, so we're going to go ahead and put these down flat. And I am going to get my tape. So at Christmas, my son had a friend over who the next day tested positive for COVID. So I had to go out and get a test. And it was negative, thank God. But then my daughter is home from college and she tested positive and she's home. And of course, being her mom, I want to take care of her. So, yeah, it just, it's a little bit hard to be a mom and knowing your daughter's not feeling well. Okay, so I checked everything before. Oh, here they are. I was going to say, I checked everything before we got started. And, all right. So, hold on. We're going to use some of this. And, that's crazy. Okay. I don't know how things could just go missing when I just looked at it and made sure everything was there. Okay, so the only thing that I use that's not in the kit is that this is the circle that they supply. And hey, Andy, Happy New Year. And so I wanted to cut some of this, which I used from the, let's see. Okay, that's where I was missing something. I got it. I think I might have cut one of these apart. That's why I had so much. So I have this. That's going to go under here. Then I cut some of the pool party, but I did it from the back of the one that I cut apart, because I did not want it to be where I had to use anything outside of the kit. So these are the two. They're kind of right the back for each other. If you go to my blog, it's listed. So we're going to go ahead and on here, I'm going to stamp. This is an envelope I took apart because I wanted, hey, Dottie, I'm so glad you came. I took an envelope apart because I didn't want to have to use something that wasn't in the kit. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp the bread twice. And now you do have to fussy cut this, but it's not a big deal. All right, we will need this again because the ink spot they gave us is early espresso. I'm just using the big one because it's easier. I am going to come in with the cute little mustache. I love that thing. And I'm going to have the girl have a happy face. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp her happy face. And then I am going to give him this cute mustache. and then come in with my marker, which you could just use one of our blends to get the ink off of that if you wanted to. And I'm just going to color in eyes for him. And then for her, I'm going to make an eyelid. And this is where I struggle doing her eyelashes, but I definitely want her to look like a girl. Oh, that didn't come out too bad. Okay, so let's see if you can see that. All right, so we would cut that out, and I have it done. And we will, let's see. Here's the card. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put these on. First, I'm going to put this on here because then I can see, because it's vellum, where I can put my tape underneath, and then it won't matter. We did get in the kit some dimensionals, which you know I love. So we're going to put dimensionals on the middle because they're going to hang off a little bit. So like I said earlier, if you sign up under me for Paper Pumpkin, I have live classes, and that's for anybody, even if you are not vaccinated. We'll all wear masks, so it's not going to be a huge class. And I want his head to tilt in a little bit. And I'll supply everything that's not in the kit. All right, so we'll have her tilting because they love each other. All right, so now we can see where to put the adhesive. So I'm just going to put it right behind where they're at. This way you don't see it at all. Okay. Oh, and so funny thing. Oh, I told you that now my daughter's home. So I have to wait to do my classes for this month until either she leaves or she gets, goes back to school, or she gets a negative, and then I can go out and get a negative. We're all wearing masks, so it's kind of sad because I really don't like that she's sick. But what can you do? All right. So I'm going to put some adhesive on the back of this, and then it's going to go I went over. It's going to go halfway across on here. All right, so we have that. See how cute that is already? Yes, the fussy cutting is not as bad as what you would think. All right, also in the kit, it kind of relaxes me. So we got some linen thread. Whoop, I didn't find the end. Obviously, there we go. And I'm just going to make a double bow to put underneath them because bows to me say they're in love. I don't know why, but I like bows, especially double bows. All right. So this is kind of a funny one. None of them in this I'm doing today are going to be serious because we're using the set that's lots of pun. Okay, so I am going to get my glue dots, and I stuck them. I might have to go grab another one because I don't see it right here. Hold on one second. I was almost out anyway, so this is going to work out perfect. I had like maybe 3 left in the roll, so I wouldn't need more than that today anyway. All right, so I'm going to stick that there, and I'm going to trim this so that they look even. Okay. All right, so then they gave us these cute little embellishments. See, I don't know if you can see. Red hearts, really tiny and a bigger one, and then yellow and blue dots. And I'm going to get my pick your tool here or take your pick. And I'm going to put little hearts over their heads. See, I'm still laughing and I've already been looking at this for a while. So it's just fun. They love each other. And then I'm going to do one of the blues down here in between them. I think it kind of looks like they're holding hands. All right. So out of the cardstock that I had in the kit is this little thing here. And I'm going to stamp I loaf you. I loaf you. Now that's I pick you. Hold on. Here we go. On there. And she should have antibodies already because she had already gotten the shots, but she never got the booster. Okay, so I loaf you. So we're going to go ahead and put dimensionals on the back of that because we want it to be where it's going to hold this up. Now we all have our boosters, so I doubt we'll even get sick. We still may test positive, but I don't know. All right. I'm just glad we're not going to get sick. All right. Oh, one thing I forgot that I wanted to put on here, which hopefully is not too late. We're going to go ahead and we'll add it on after the fact. I'm going to go ahead and put it right here. And then I wanted this cute little thing to go on the top. So I just wanted to see where it laid. She does feel sick. She's got, she feels like she has a fever. She says, I feel hot, but she's not hot. She just doesn't feel normal. It's kind of hard to, but she's been stuck in her room. She gets upset whenever we check on her, even though she throws on a mask and we throw on a mask, but I can't not check on her. Today, I think I got my exercise because I went up like 4 times because she asked me to bring her paints up so she could paint. Then she asked me to make her some soup. And then she asked me to get her some Dr. Pepper. Of course, not in the same trip. That would have been too easy. But I told her I was happy to do it. All right. Isn't that cute? Okay, so then we have little spots. And I'm going to just put them at the bottom here. And let me grab a thing to stamp on. Sorry, I'm trying to get it off the sheet. Okay. I just don't want to get it on my thing here. All right. So we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to stamp off and just put these on the bottom because I just want to fill it in. And if you go to write on it, you can do it up here where it won't be seen. And that is it for the very first one. Thanks, Dottie. I have to. I feel like I have to be there for her. She's my baby. The last one. All right. So there's that. And, oh, one other thing. Whoops. Let me take this back because I thought it was really cute to put in one of the big hearts for the U because I thought, you know, I loaf you. Isn't that cute? Okay. So there's the first. Put these aside. All right. This one is my design. And this is the base. And again, I did use circle dies. I used two of these two, the one from before and this one to make the blue. I just kind of made it wider. And then I just did one with this, and these are going to go on together because I like that it gives that extra pop. So I'm going to move these back and put them in my little bowl so I don't lose them. She does love to paint. That's one of her biggest things, and she is good. She draws things from the internet that she sees, and then she paints them. So she's copying things, kind of like we do when we see a card, and then she just paints. And then as she says, if I make a mistake, I just have to paint back over it. Her boyfriend got her a bunch of canvases, and she's been enjoying it. I like that she's crafty. Just wish she would do cards with me. That would be really nice. All right. This is when I could use tweezers, which I do not have. All right, I'm trying to line up the scores or the, what do you call them? Scallops. That's it. Okay, so then I cut a circle from one of the things that if you look really closely, I don't know, this is the best thing to do. Oh, I don't know, you can see. No, you can't. Maybe if I tilt it with the light. Nope. It comes off of the stamp sets that we get that you toss this aside. So I don't like to toss anything. So I figured I'm just going to use it. So I'm going to go ahead and put liquid glue around here. And hopefully I get it in the right spot. Whoop. Okay. And then I'm going to stick this on. Since it's a little bit bigger, I can get it on without it going over. All right. So we have that. See, I'm going to make a shaker card. So we have the base, and we're going to put this here. So we're going to go ahead, and I did have to get out my own strips, but that's okay. All right. So all you have to do is make sure that when you finish one, that the next one is right next to it. And hopefully one will do. Oh, you saw it, Dottie? Good, because I wasn't sure. I'm hoping it's not noticeable once it's on the card, but I'm like, I hate to throw things away that are just going to sit in the landfill because I don't think this would break down. Oh, a little bit bigger than I needed. Let's see, where's my scissors? So this one's not going to be very hard. It's just you had to do a little bit of die cutting first. All right. So I am using, where did I put them? Oh, Lord. Oh, let's see. Nope, not there. Oh, they're right here. The From My Heart Faceted Gems, because I thought that this looked kind of like cherries, and we're going to be using cherries for this card. I wanted something with almost all the stuff. All right. So I'm just putting it in the middle because I can't put it on here and then flip it. So we're just going to hope that it doesn't that it doesn't move when I go to put this on. All right. Oh, it looks like it's going to be okay. Love these. I hope so. I hope it does, Dottie, because if it doesn't, we'll find out. Okay. Now I have the cherries. And thought I would have had. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and stamp on these little cherries, the little faces, the smiley faces, because they're so cute. Let's see, where did I put it? Right here. I think our liquid glue is really strong because when I go to try to undo, which you know I love, that doesn't work because it's just too strong. So I'm hoping that that might answer your question, is that it will hold on, hopefully. All right. I'm going to go ahead and pop these up. And part of another is cut. These are the ones that they gave us, so I'm going to use those, but I want to make sure that it can't be seen. All right. Isn't that cute? All right. Then I want the sentiment to come over here. I guess I could have put them on this side, but I'm always a left-hand kind of girl. So I'm just going to flip this, and then I'm going to have it say, I pick you. And this time I'm going to break out Poppy Parade because that's one of the colors. I use the liquid glue that we sell. Love this stuff. I have like 4 packs over there because I don't ever want to run out. I do have a girlfriend that does not like them, but I love them. All right, hold on. Hopefully my head's not in your way. There. Okay. And then I'm going to put the heart, the big heart on the end to kind of be like an exclamation point, if I can get this turned over. Come on. When they're small, you got to kind of work with it. Oh, and it still didn't go straight. Okay, there we go. I pick you. And then I would have used right now this red because that is what we had, but I've used them all. So I'm going to go ahead and use a brown one for the bottom just to underline the I pick you, because we want it to be like you're very important. All right, let me see. There we go. And once again, got to do little glue dots. I do love this glue. This is my favorite. This one and the Stamp and Seal Plus are my faves. I have on the Stamp and Seal Plus, I probably have 20 over there because I never want to run out. But this one lasts a little bit longer. Okay, there. Isn't that cute? All right, so I'm going to put adhesive just on part of it because it's going to go kind of like this. And the rest just kind of hangs off. One thing I forgot to do was, and I did this the last time too, when I made it for myself, is to put in the little dots. So we're going to do that again. I'm just going to do it. Let me clean this because I do want the red. I just thought it looked too bare. So I'm not going to do a lot. I just want to do some because I think these are so cute. There. So what do you think? Do you like it? I did not do any of the insides because I don't know what I'm going to do with them first, but I think they're really, really cute. Cute. All right, next. That was fun. All right. The next one's somewhat easy because I didn't want everything to be tough. All right. So I went ahead because I've used everything up in here. Hold on, let me dump everything out. And I'm still, there we go. I'm using the bananas this time. Now, I wanted to copy the front of, let's see, not that one. Let's see if I can show you the card. This is one of the things, but I didn't want this big splotch, so I kind of wanted to copy it. So I'm just going to start with a white and fold it because I went ahead and scored it already. Thanks, Pat. Thanks, Dottie. I love this. This one was fun. I really had a lot of fun. And one of them is so cute. I had to do it because my husband, I'll have to tell you why. All right, so let's move that. We're going to move this. I'm going to go ahead and stamp the, looking for the ink, which I know is right here because I just used it. Yep. Stamp the loaf again, or the piece of bread. I'm going to put him right here. But this time I wanted to show you a really cool technique is that I'm going to go ahead and put some ink on my block from, you could use your spot. And then let me get some water in my brush here. Okay, so I squeezed it and it's all there. I'm going to go ahead. Well, let's do the glasses and the smiley face again because love that smiley face. And then we'll color him in so he looks like toast. Okay. And then the glasses. These glasses are too cute. Okay, hopefully. Yes, I did a good job. Okay. So I'm going to use this block and just smoosh around a little bit. It's probably going to be very dark. So I need, where's that piece of paper? Right here. Just to take some of it off. And I'm going to go ahead and just do this on the side. And I need more water. Hold on. Okay. There we go. And then I'm just going to color him in. I know it looks really dark, but sometimes toast is dark. At least my toast. I like it crispy. This does not look good. But I didn't think that on my last one either, but it came out cute. Okay. He is really dark. All right. So then I'm going to come in with the bananas that they gave us. And we're going to have him juggling the bananas. But of course they have to be popped up. So let me get all this popped up. These were just so cute and fun. I'm really enjoying getting the paper pumpkin and that I can share them with you guys. All right. So we're going to start here. That's funny, Andy. Yeah, mostly I have Thomas's English muffins, and those I really do like crispy. Otherwise, it just doesn't taste right. So, but it's kind of how my husband says I cook, is that I don't mean to have it get burnt, but it does. All right, I'm going to draw in arms. I know this looks funny, but I just need him to be juggly. Okay. All right. Then we're going to go ahead and put this on here. But see, the thing is that when my husband teases me about my cooking, that just makes it to where he has to cook more. So it's kind of hurting him, but he does think it's funny. I don't know why. All right. Then let's see, I'm trying to get everything situated. We have the white that we're going to go ahead and put the yellow on. I got a little bit of the brown on there. Hopefully it won't show. And this is exact. See, my husband is a big joker. He thinks it's just so funny that I don't like to cook or whatever. And one time he joked about me not being able to plant things. And him and the neighbor just yacked it up about how bad I was at it. Well, it ended up where I don't go out and plant anymore. I think he kind of messed that one up too. Not that I hold grudges. I just don't like it that he brought the neighbor in on making fun of me. All right, so I'm just going to have these go around. Plus, I never did enjoy it. What happened was the place that I planted that time it got flooded. So everything I planted did not survive. Well, they just thought that was because I planted it. All right. Yes. All right. So wanted to do that. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this over. Whoop. And put it here. Isn't this cute? See, now that he's dried, he doesn't look as bad. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and cut. Let's take this off. I am going to do this on here because it matches. But I'm going to say go bananas. This one says celebrate go bananas. I just want it to say go bananas. So I'm just going to color up the go bananas with a marker. Then I don't have to make it a birthday card or whatever. All right, so all right, and then I'm just going to trim this and we will pop it up. Hopefully I trimmed it straight. Go bananas. All right. You would think he'd learn, wouldn't you, Daddy? Then he gets like to where, I mean, he is the best husband, I have to say. He is so good. But he teases me all the time. And sometimes he goes a little far. And then he's like, oh, I'm so sorry. Because he didn't mean to really upset me. All right. So I'm going to try to make that to where it looks like he's standing on that. So what do you think? You like that one? All right. We have to add some doodads and then we'll be done. And since this is all yellows, we will, let's see, I'm going to put one on each corner here. Well, not each, just two corners. And then one on the inside. Because my points look a little bit there. That's cute. And then we need to do one. Oh, let's do, because we have that color. We'll just do one up here. So you have to have odd. All right. There we go. Now the one that I love the most, only because it's got an inside joke. Thank you, Janice. I didn't see you come in. Welcome, Janice. All right. So I'm going to use part of this envelope. Okay. All right. So I am going to use this splatter for what it was meant to be. I went ahead and got out or used the one that I popped out earlier. And okay. I don't know what they're called, but when you do where you cook the egg inside of the bread, you cook it in it. We call it Indigada de Vida. My daughter brought it home from college or from high school one time, and my husband just all of a sudden just started calling it Indigada de Vida and singing the song and everything. So that's our family name for it. So I wanted to cut a hole in it to put the egg in, but I'm going to put it behind it. So I used this die. I had to look through all my dies to find out which one would fit. And that is from the artistic dies. It's one of the flowers, but it wasn't in a flower shape. So that's why I did it. So we have the hole in the bread. And I'm going to go ahead and put the egg in between. So I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive on all of it. And I know I'm doing this right on my thing, so hopefully I don't make a mistake. All right. And because the egg has to look like it's in it, so that's why I have to do it from behind. And I thought that was a nice shape. Then we need to come in with the scissors and trim off any of the egg that's hanging off behind the bread. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to put that on dimensionals. See, it's a good thing they give us a lot because I tend to use a lot. Yes, there's so many different names. My husband thought it might have been egg in a blanket. I don't remember what the original name of it was, but now you'll all know it's really called Indigada de Vida. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put some adhesive back here. Come in with my ribbon, which this is what happens when you start making a mess. You can't find it. Oh, it's right here. And what helps when it's been on a spool is to use your fingernails and kind of rub it around over, and then it straightens up a little bit. So I want to make sure that it's going to go out. Hopefully that's going to do it enough. And then I'm just going to let it come out the other side. And this gets dimensionals too to help hold these down. You're not surprised, are you? And when you say Indigada de Vida, you have to sing the song too. At least my husband says that's what we have to do. He does crack me up, even though he picks on me. He makes me laugh every single day. And he does the dishes and the laundry and cooks. He does everything. I guess I can let him get away with teasing me somewhat. All right, so we have that. Cute, cute. All right, so then I am going to Oh, here is one of these, which is what I meant to use earlier, but I forgot. And I want to say, let's see, you tell the best yolks. Yes, Pat knows how spoiled I am. And hopefully I get this centered. All right. Then, because everybody teases him about it being dad jokes, I went out and got from a new stamp set one that says dad. So we're going to put that on here and hopefully I got it right. Oh, it's not quite right, but. And I'm just going to curve it like the rest. I'm sure I could have done a better job, but I'm going to have it go right here and say best dad yolks. Because when we get together with our family, they always say, oh God, here comes the dad jokes. So gotta have some good ones. I'm gonna go ahead and pop these up. And this is my last one, so thank you for sticking with me. But this one really did crack me up. And I do want to give this to him probably when he tells another bad joke. All right. So much easier taking these off when you're not on camera. And I just throw them on the floor. All right. You tell the best yolks. Then we'll put one big one on the back here. I am very blessed. Oh, I complain about them all the time, but never would replace them. All right. Isn't that cute? You tell the best dad yolks. All right. So what do you think? Very nice, huh? I have to hold on to these because I am doing a class with my Paper Pumpkin subscribers, and I need to be able to have it be there when they have their class, which who knows when that will be, since I have to wait until I am COVID free. So I don't want to give away too many and then not have them for the class. And if I need them to each look at one. So I'm sorry that I'm not giving them away today, but they are really cute, aren't they? So hopefully you liked them. And I will be back next week, same time. And thank you, Dottie, for saying that was funny, because that's what I intended. And it just is too cute. So hopefully you guys come back next Thursday at 4 in, Eastern time. And I will be doing new stuff, which I'm excited. I haven't been able to play with it yet because I've been getting ready for this and with Christmas and everything. So I'm really excited to play with the new stuff. And I do have a really great idea for the windmill. So we'll see if it comes out from what I imagine. So thank you again for coming, and I will see you next week. Hopefully you can come. Bye.